get some emails asking if I could put some background music on the new video, so I did. And now I've been asked to do a bit of commentary instead, so here's the first try at that. I'm going to start off with one of my favorite characters, Psycho Girl. This image is called Right Here in My Arms, and a lot of people seem to think that Psycho Girl is evil. She's not really. She's just a bit misguided. She just wants someone to hold her, and she doesn't believe that she can find someone who will the normal way. So she takes matters into her own hands, literally. And this one is the last image I did with Psycho Girl. I call this one Killing Loneliness. And this is where she realizes that it doesn't matter how many arms she has, she's still going to be lonely. And this next one, I don't actually have a proper name for this image, I just call it Laure. It's the first image where I tried to get any sort of resemblance to an actual person. This is supposed to be Laura Illinen from the Rasmus. The idea to this image actually came from a video here on YouTube. It was some sort of concert clip with Rasmus, and a few girls stormed the stage and they were pulling at Laura's arms or something. I'm not entirely sure what, but that's sort of where the idea for the fan demons came from. I'm probably going to redo this image as it feels a bit bland and rough still. It was made really close to when I started making images again after a break. And this next one is the second time I've tried any likeness to an actual character, and in the end I more or less gave up on the face. It's just something I find very hard to do. I can never get it quite right, so I try to stay away from it. Anyway, this is supposed to be Isabella from the game Dragon Age 2. She's a busty and not entirely modest pirate. And this is supposed to be Fenris from Dragon Age 2. This is the last time I've tried to do the whole likeness thing. I think I'm just going to give up on it because I quite suck at it, and not in the good way. Here I just couldn't get the face right, and although in this case I think it was more the model I was working with didn't support being morphed into the proper Fenris face. Anything I tried just looked distorted, and there were lines going everywhere. So I went and got some references of Gideon Emery's face instead. He's the guy who does Fenris's in-game voice, and in the end the face turned into a bit of a mix of the two. But yeah, I think I'll stay away from likeness images from now on. This next image is called Don't Feed Me Your Lies. It's an old image that I did mainly for therapy. I usually post my images at two different online galleries. One is called Renderosity and the other one is called DeviantArt. Just before I made this image, I had made other images that I wasn't completely happy with. I don't remember exactly why, but I remember being miffed about them and generally annoyed. And when I posted them, people kept posting comments like, oh, amazing and excellent, and other praise-like comments, and I just felt like they commented for the sake of commenting, and that they didn't even look at the image properly, because they were, in my opinion, far from excellent. So that's when I very frustrated Jen did this image called Don't Feed Me Your Lies. I think I'll always be my own worst critic. This image called In Dreams We Dance. I still remember the day when I made this one, even though it was a long time ago. It was really warm and humid, and this incredible thunderstorm was raging. I love thunder, and looking out the window at the rain just pouring down and hearing the loud thunder almost straight above my roof, I just had to do this magical and ritual style image. The mood was just perfect for it, and quite like how it turned out. This one is, like a lot of my images, just more or less music inspired. In this case, the obvious inspiration is from the Finnish band Him. A lot of my images have no deep or profound meaning or anything. They're just doodles that I'll make while listening to music. And here we have the first image in a series I call The Harvesters. And when I made this one, I didn't realize that the character would actually turn into a series character, sort of like Psycho Girl. In this image, the heroine has been sent out to investigate disappearances in a distant cluster of stars. Mass Effect 2, anyone? Anyway, she sees this strange object that emits a faint light, and the image is called Don't Touch the Light, but Of course she does. And this is what happens. She touched the light, and they come and find her, and they take you away and strip your body for bioparts, and what's left over they turn into a harvester to scour the old battlefields and broken buildings for more bio waste, i.e. bodies that they can take parts from. And as you probably might guess, if you're familiar with the Mass Effect game series, there is some inspiration here from the collectors. A bit modified, but still. And this is image 3 and 4 in the Harvester series. This is our poor heroine turned harvester encountering her old boyfriend. He recognizes her, but does she recognize him? Does he even want her to? Or will she take him away and turn him into a new harvester? I haven't actually quite decided how to continue the story from here. So I'll leave you with the cliffhanger of the series. And this is the last image I'm going to show in this video. It's called Rip the Wings of a Butterfly. And it just started out as a doodle. And in the end I kind of like how it turned out. And now it's my most recent